I hope you guys are with you. If you're checking back and forth, the food boat stream is pretty entertaining. And we got a situation. There's no doubt about it. So I'm in the process of coming back to the landing. I'm going to pick up Joe. This is Joe that is a good pal of Derek's and a problem solver, and is familiar with this spud operation and has some stuff that we're going to be able to get that spud up with. The weather got kind of nasty out there. It's been wet. The wind's been up. It's not been very pleasant, that's for sure. But we're going to get that barge back in here in just a bit. I'm going to try to get the, oh, you know what I can do? This amazing technology that's here allows us to stream. So here we go. Oh, thanks, John. It's my fault, you guys. It's my fault. The Vitamix has been the problem. Blame everything on the Vitamix machine. But we're going to get in here. Hopefully Joe can respond pretty quick. Yeah, Joe is an expert. And I think this is going to get dealt with pretty quick once we get him on board. You know, they say many hands make light work, but sometimes it's not so easy. There we go, HCB quads on it. I got a 72-mile radar array. That's just good stuff. Just passed by. That's what all that noise was. How many folks do we have actually in this chat? I don't know how many guys are staying with yeah, let's see. Oh, wrong channel, sorry. Oh, this is my guy. He's standing on the dock with tools in hand. 22 here with us. I don't know what the tide's doing. You got it, Joe?
I'm in. Y'all having fun? I'm Joe.
Hey, Joe. Andy.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on here.
Oh, yeah. Y'all having fun?
It was a lot of fun. We had a great time today until
I was watching most of it.
Until the spud.
Yeah.
Until the spud, my friend.
Yeah.
And then things got kind of sideways. Things got sideways pretty quick.
How far is it? How far are you?
He's out at that no-name sandbar.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice boat.
Man, I appreciate that.
I like it.
And here we're going to go. Guys, if you got Joe, can you see Joe in the frame there? Joe, I guess while we're idling back, why don't you give us a little rundown with your relationship with Derek?
Derek went to school with my daughter.
Okay.
That's how I know him. Yeah. Other than that, it's all downhill from there.
Well,
and we work together for a while, and we do things together, and I don't know.
well, we've got a mechanic.
Yeah.
He's a bait fisherman. He's a mechanic.
Fisherman Joe.
Fisherman
Joe.
Fishman Joe.
Yeah.
He's a mechanic. He's a ladies' man. You guys in the chat can help me out here, but he's been assisting with the operation, and I mean, I don't know where you were. We just had a band of rain that came through there.
Yeah, I saw.
It dumped about half an inch of rain on us. The barge is out there just jumping.
That's what he's worried about.
And I was.
It is dangerous.
You put
comes down.
You put your finger in the wrong place, it's gone.
Yeah.
So
I worry more about those ears that come down hitting you in the head.
Oh yeah. I've got a solution for him.
What's that?
A frame that's attached down to the barge.
Yeah.
That flips up. That you've got a couple other pieces of metal, a couple eyes welded on it. You can bolt it to make it strong. And they get a chain fall. If you have a problem again, you can reinforce it back and it'll just lay back down.
Yeah, that would do it. That would make it easier when you have a problem.
Yeah.
I think if you got the right chain through the hole, cut the hole smooth, and connected the cable to the chain.
Well, he did one of those like that, you know.
Yeah, is it working fine?
And it seems to be working. Well, we got him a winch.
But he doesn't need spuds
winch
that
grip.
heavy.
That one
When he
time.
has the money and he can buy aluminum spud, you can almost pick it up by hand then.
Yeah.
And you won't need all that power. But it'll work. It's a pretty good invention.
I mean, it is pretty
He's
slick.
the one that designed that.
It's pretty slick.
I was pretty impressed. Yeah. It works good.
So.
Oh wow, you're all set up here.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, this is all directly because of Derek. When he started this July live stream, my YouTube channel, I did very little live streaming. I was watching how people are interacting. We got 29 people, and they're commenting, and they're telling us.
We had 90 earlier.
Yeah, that was. This is from the time that I stopped in the idle zone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The other Chit Joe's still going on out there. They're on
90,
They're on Derek's channel out there.
Yeah.
And
this is your channel.
And this is mine. And I was told when I was yelled at, go live.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, here we are.
Well, they don't see this.
What those guys?
Yeah.
If they've got their phone, they might be watching it.
Yeah.
Joe might be watching it. Hey Joe, are you on here?
I know Derek's just ready to get out of there.
Just so ready. You know, we had a late night last night. We came out.
He said he's just too tired. I said, I can do it.
Derek took us out for a spin, and we actually went out there last night. And the whole front side was like this river. It was like sheeted glass out there last night. Just beautiful, just riding around.
It was a fabulous trip.
Not so much today, Joe. Not so much.
Yeah.
The sea has reared its ugly head.
Well, that's why I was hoping he had some wood that I could cut in triangles and put it next to it to hold the spud, so it doesn't flop around and break my fingers. You know?
Yeah,
so that's why I was asking if he had a saw and some wood.
There is some wood on the boat.
Yeah, I've done it before. I can do it.
Well, hey Ed, a spud is like a metal piling that's inside of a casing, and it slides down through the bottom of the barge, and the barge kind of rides up and down. Let's see, up and down on that spud inside like this.
Exactly. It makes it like a floating dock.
Makes it exactly like a floating dock. And they're very heavy. They're probably, I think they're 6 inch in diameter. They're probably, I don't know, they're 40 or 20. I don't know what
At least 40.
And they're 20 feet long. So I don't know what the per foot pound of that stuff is, but it's probably 800 pounds of steel.
They're strong enough that you could put an excavator on there or something and move it all around and not bend it.
And not have a problem.
So that's why we designed it like that originally.
They're very meaty.
Oh yeah.
Very meaty.
Are we gonna get there? What was that?
That's my man overboard. I didn't reset it, and so what
a great boat.
I'm on the boat a lot by
I
myself,
love this boat. Yeah. That's great.
and when I have the jacket on, if I go in the water, the motor will shut off automatically.
Yeah. Yeah, we have those jackets. Do they inflate when you hit the water?
Yeah, sure do.
They're so much better than wearing one of those all day. That one's pretty comfortable.
700 pounds. Okay, 700 pounds. They're pretty heavy. They're pretty heavy pieces of metal. It's heavier than I would like to try to pick up and have my hands on that thing and Fishman Joe's hands slip and that thing come down, because you're going to lose a digit or
Was somebody calculating how much it weighs?
Yeah, we got somebody on here that did. Or Derek said that weighed, so they're saying Derek had said it was weighed 700.
That's a lot of meat. They come down and crush your head.
Yeah, it would be
That's
ugly.
what I worry about.
Well, there's
I like it better when the old man's doing it, because I already lived long enough.
I told Derek, this is all my fault.
Yeah. What?
Well, I brought a Vitamix machine out to the boat today with some pina colada mix, some ice.
Yeah, a little too much fun.
Another ingredient that goes in there, along with some pineapples and strawberries, and we're making some very tasty and delicious beverages.
Catching up with you.
Well,
Joe looked like he was doing real good.
Somebody got tuned in pretty good.
Yeah. That's a nice boat.
The boat traffic in Charleston is something else. A lot of traffic, a lot of evening traffic, and people out, out cruising.
This is a real big traffic area. It's not just the one landing that you're at. There's another one just around the corner. So all of them go this way.
Right.
You can see Charleston and everything. So you really have 2 boat landings the size of the one you saw within like 2 miles of each other.
All right, guys. I don't know how loud this is going to be with the door open, but we're going to jump up on plane here, hopefully.
They said you have a tree service. Want to close the door?
Yeah, it's latched over there. We can close it if you want to. Go outside and. Much better.
What do you do with the boat? You fish a lot?
Well, yeah, I fish. I bought this thing when the ship turned over down in Brunswick, and I YouTubed that whole entire event while that thing was being removed.
Wasn't that fun?
It was an eye opener.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
It was an interesting operation, but man, they made a mess of our estuary up there.
Did they ride it, or did they just float
No,
it away?
they cut it into 8 pieces with an anchor chain.
While it was there?
Right through the cars, fuel tanks, everything that were on that ship. They pulled most of the fuel off of it, but they couldn't get it all off. And of course, you know where that went.
Oh yeah.
When that chain went through it.
They cut it with an anchor chain?
With a ship's anchor chain, sure did.
How did they do that?
Well, if you go to my YouTube channel,
I'm going to that.
You can get caught up in watching it.
I love it.
You know, when I started that channel, I was filming with an iPhone, and over the course, I actually
changed your life, didn't it?
Well, this Alfred, the guy that's out here, I got in touch with him, and I put him. He started, dude, you need to get this. You need to get this if you're going to do this and do it right. Yeah. And I followed his advice, and I wound up having a pretty decent little production.
That's awesome. Oh no.
And now, forgive me, I didn't crank the generator and turn the air on.
I'm fixing to get wet anyway. So.
Well, it still looks bad out there, doesn't it?
It looks bad. Is it spud in the mud now, or is it just hanging?
No, it's all the way. The stop is all the way down on the 2 tube or whatever he calls that thing.
Yep. The hardest part is get that first section up. That's not too bad. Once we get it up, he can start moving. He can be coming back while we get the rest of it. That's just too low.
Oh, we had it up. We picked it up 6 inches or so, and then we would have trouble with the jack.
He was using the jack from the beginning?
Yeah.
Why?
The sky jack.
Yeah.
We had a piece of wood that we had put a ratchet strap around the base of the tube to be able to get enough lift on it, and we put that on the ear and started going up with it, and then we had other problems. Mainly it was rough, and we had a lot of help out there that we probably shouldn't have had.
We'll get it.
080000661 west.
Let's turn that down.
Oh, this is good. It is bad.
This is, and we were just saying, we're tired. It's been a long day. We had a long night. Let's get on in. Started bringing the
better
spud.
get somebody fresh in there.
Started
And
bringing.
you got somebody who knows what he's doing. I know
Yeah.
what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek was getting too nervous. I was watching it. They were moving around too close, and I don't think they really
I do.
get it. It's a dangerous situation.
They make me nervous. First of all, I really don't understand. I understand the concept. I don't understand the operation of how it works. The jack. We had trouble with the jack,
I'm not going to use the jack.
and
I don't think.
that led to and of course it's moving around so much.
Well, it's a rope cable.
Yep.
What I do is I use it with rope knots. I use a clove hitch. I put actually a clove hitch at the bottom, and I slide it down, and you just kind of pull it tight, and as it rolls it up, it'll bring it right on up. It works just like a rope.
Ah.
You know clove hitch, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cinches down on itself right around the.
Down on itself, and then pull it right on up. That's the easy explanation. But you've got holes in it. You got to get below the hole
To put the pin in it.
to get the pin in. And
Sure.
that's the hard part, is to figure out where that damn hole is. Sometimes you got to pull it up, let it back down, push it on in. If you just cut more holes, it makes it a lot easier.
Pull that window back for us right over there a little bit.
Organize. You can take this, when you get older, it's just not as much fun.
It's not as much
The
fun at all.
pressure, yeah.
It's not as much fun at all.
I saw those guys moving around, I just had to turn it off. Man, don't get near that thing. That's when I called him. I said, y'all need to come get me. You don't want anybody to get hurt after having
No.
so much fun.
No.
Albert does a great job with this channel.
He does a tremendous job.
He can keep you engaged.
Well, I don't know if you were watching any of his show this morning when he got down to the landing early today.
Yeah.
But there was a guy that was bringing a boat in right there at the Wapoo landing, and the trailer jumped off of the hitch.
Oh, man.
And it's attached by the chain.
Yeah.
He had his motor down, so the skeg now is just dragging across the concrete. Alfred was in his element.
Oh, he loves that.
Yeah.
Why
What's that blue boat right there? Is that police or NOAA? What is that?
Please.
Police?
I don't think it's Coast Guard. They need to be out here on day 5 today. But why did it come off? Did he have the wrong ball, or? That ain't making sense.
I was on the boat. I I had the boating gear just kind of sitting there on the line, holding it against the dock, waiting for them to load up. So I didn't get off the boat to go investigate other than what I could see right there from.
It's amazing people go boating and don't take the time, and it ain't that much time, to learn how to do it. There's a dolphin over there. There's a dolphin. You know, at least read a book or something.
Yeah.
Can't tie the knot, don't know.
Watch a YouTube video.
That would be good. Well, see, they're coming in with the current. Can't control anything.
And see, that's really the great thing about Alfred Montaner's Chit Show.
Yeah.
Down at that boat ramp. It's a ready-made what not to do video. And a lot of that,
do it slow.
well, I mean, you know this as well as a lot of it is, you know, if you stop for a second to take a look, what's the current doing? What's the wind doing?
Yeah.
What side do I need to put the bumpers on? And kind of put your mind ahead of the boat a little bit. It makes things so much easier.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised.
It takes a little practice to be able to coming in sideways, fighting the current, straighten it up. You got to know that you can be done.
Yeah, and know your equipment. You know, a little bit of experience with it.
But y'all had a great day, huh?
Oh, it's been a phenomenal. We had a great
Every time I got there, I was laughing.
low country boil.
Yeah.
Just,
So I just walked in the front. How are you gonna get off?
I'm just gonna try to lay it over to the side right here. Is that rear bumper out back there? I'll set that side bumper when we get up here.
You need me to drop another bumper?
There's one right there. Yep.
Go ahead and drop it.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
And Joe,
Yeah.
right, I got a bow line just kind of laying down by the side of this rail. If you'll just flip it up there to Mike when we get up there, we can get a bow line on it. All right, guys, we've made it back to the boat. We're going to hand off back to Derek. Thanks for joining us. We had 24 folks in here that got a pretty good story from Joe. All right, going back out here, and let's get back with it. We'll see you guys.